What's up, guys? Welcome back to AV. Today I got a review for you on something I'm really excited to show you guys. It's gonna be on Vanny Vape and Tony B's Pulse Dual kit with the Pulse version 2 RDA. Let's get into it. So this was sent to me from Vanny Vape and MyV Pro. For the purpose of this review, thank you very much. Will not change my opinion of this kit. Tony B is he has a YouTube channel, the Vapor Trail channel. I'll link his YouTube channel down below. Vanny Vape, you guys know them. He's come out with the Pulse 24, the Pulse single coil, the Pulse X, and now the Pulse 2 RDA. What we're going to do in this video, guys, is we're going to dive down. I'm going to show you both. I'm going to go through the menu system, give you the specs on the Pulse Dual, show you the RDA, put a build in it, wick it up, stills, the whole nine. We'll come back up top, pros and cons, final thoughts. So what's up, guys? This is the package that mine came in, the Pulse Dual kit. Yours will come in a different package. This is by Vanny Vape and a Tony B project. I got the black and black. It does come in green, red, and blue, but they're all black bodies. You're gonna get your Pulse Dual mod RDA. Gonna go warranty card, 180-day limited after the date of purchase, which is really nice. 180 days is a really good warranty out of China, I have to admit. You're gonna get this accessory pouch. Get some triple fused Clapton coils, 27 gauge, 338 gauge, 0.3 ohm for each coil, 6 wrap, 3mm ID NI80s. Gonna get 2 Allen keys, O-rings, a Delrin 510 drip tip adapter, a normal 510 gold plated pin, and you will also get gold plated Allen key grub screws and O-rings and a blue screwdriver. So plenty of additionals. You also get this micro USB cord for charging and upgrading. You're gonna get a couple of these Ultim pieces as well. This one's obviously for a single coil, if you want to do a single coil, because it comes farther in. They're Ultim. This is a dual. This will be installed. It's a nice honeycomb style airflow. Really comes in nice and direct. Nicely machined. Okay, that's the little bit tighter of a draw because there's holes. Okay, that will come installed. And you'll also get this one. This is the one I've been rocking. It's a little bit more open of a draw, same direct airflow, but you get this one as well. So you get different airflow configurations, man. It's really dope. So what you do is, I'll show you a closer look at the deck, but this focuses. All right, you take this bad boy, you put it on there like that, and it just beautifully direct airflow. So that's the one that has the most airflow. You can rock that one on there as well. That one's good airflow, really nice. Just, it needs more airflow as it's really, it's restricted for a 0.1. So this top goes on there like that. It snaps on with a beautiful O-ring. It's got a nice, frosted 810 drip tip. There's the 810 drip tip, super snug. Here's the top cap. Nice conical design in there. All right, that's the most amount of airflow is right there. Make sure all your 810 drip tips fit. Take a Half Moon Mods. And they fit in snug as a bug, dude. Snug as a bug. Like, that's even hard to get out. So your 810 drip tips definitely fit. Just going to throw that one back in there. All right, nice design. It says Pulse 2. It's a 3-piece RDA. All right, and then that goes right over the top, and it snaps. Ready? Oh, beautiful O-rings. I love the O-rings, man. On the bottom it says Pulse 2, designed and manufactured by Vape. A Tony B project. It comes installed with a squonk pin, peak insulator. All right, swap that out. You can use the other 510 on a hybrid if you wanted to. Nice threads. All right, so yeah, they're all going to come black. We'll get a closer look at the deck, but 2 O-rings, flathead grub screws at an angle. You can cut your leads from under. It's a postless raised style deck. I got some James Muckos in there. All right, it's got a notch system. See the notch there? Notch there. Lines up so the airflow lines up directly. Get it on there like that. And then when it's on a mod, you can adjust the airflow if you want to. Take a look at the mod. So here is the Pulse Dual Squonk. Really nice. It's a dual 18650. All right. 220 watt maximum output. It has a proprietary Vape chipset inside. It has a 7 ml silicone squonk bottle, and it's 75.3 millimeters tall, 52.9 millimeters wide, and it's 41.7 millimeters thick. All right, but this is kind of a weird, one of those awkward shaped, so it's not like perfect dimensions. But that is the 510. All right, nice 510. 25s are going to look good. All right, there's still a little bit of room. So 24s, 25s look great. It does say Pulse Dual up top in white. Now the red, green, and blue will have this different color to get to the squonk bottle. These colors will be different. The whole body will be black. Sorry about the juice. Let me take out that squonk bottle. All right, that's the interior. It shows you where the squonk bottle goes. Magnets. Now, what I've noticed, 6 magnets. 2 there, and then these ones poke out. And these aren't like these poke in, and then there's 2 magnets. So, and then this pot goes in there like that, and it goes on perfectly. All right, you can access the squonk bottle without having to access the batteries. All right, there's the squonk bottle, has the Pulse logo on it. Very nice bottle. 7 mLs. All right. Delrin threading. I do wish it was stainless steel threading, but you can open it up. All right, it's nice and cut on the bottom. You just squeeze, and it does thread in nicely. Sometimes I do have to get in there and tighten it. It's like a nice smoked out black bottle. Okay, nice bottle. Wish it doesn't come in an additional bottle. And then you have that nice squonk nose, and you just put it in. Put it on there like that. Take that piece there. It goes on perfectly. No movement in that whatsoever. You got the fire button right here. Clicky. There's no rattle on it once batteries are in it. A Tony B project manufactured by Vape. All right, this holds for ventilation. You got the screen, wattage down, wattage up right here, micro USB port, battery compartment. It is labeled in white, plus minus. Okay, and it is labeled down there, plus minus, as you can see. And there's a little clip. So it goes over, and it goes back. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Efan batteries, okay, 3100 milliamp hour batteries, okay, and the new batteries. I'm going to hit positive up here, bank, right, negative up here, right. It is spring loaded down below. Over, click it in. It's going to say Vape, and here's your screen. So this says bypass, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, curve, bypass, power. All right, so it goes to 220 watts, pretty fast. In power mode, we'll go to 100. Goes in 1 watt, which is awesome. You know, can't beat that. You don't need to go 0.1. Power mode, your battery indication up top. Really good battery life on this. Your volts, your ohms, your puff counter. Okay, your second counter. So, and your fire button's on the opposite side. So what you could do is 1, 2, 3. Blinks. Then you can go down to titanium. Now you could shut these off in the menu, which is really dope. Volts, bypass. This is going to kick off series. All right, so just keep that in mind as well. Plus and minus together. It's going to get you into the menu. You got your do-it-yourself 1 through 5. All right, the version. That's going to give you the ID of the chip. Okay. You can go back. All right, I'm going to do plus and minus. This is what I need to show you. So if you go to that bar, you have all the different modes. Now, you could shut TC off if you don't use TC. Okay, I'm going to put it on for now. Hit the fire button. You could shut volts off if you don't want volts on. Bypass mode. You could shut that off or put that on. Brightness, standby time. Okay. This is like your custom curve stuff. And then we're going to hard press. And we're back in. So if you go 3 clicks, it's going to take whatever you shut off. Off. Alright. Pretty cool. If you wanted to go to stainless steel. It does go up to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. 4 clicks will adjust, blink the wattage. And then you can adjust the wattage to 220 watts. Nice buttons for wattage up and wattage down as well. Firing the wattage up. Lock the device. It will fire it. It's going to ask new coil, old coil. I'm going to hit up for new. See that? All 3. Stealth mode. See, 4 clicks, you can adjust the wattage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will shut off. You click it, it's going to say off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to have that little pulse logo. It says Vanny Vape. And then it pops on, man. Really nice, easy, simplistic menu system. Got some nice accents here. There's no rattle. It's going to weigh 326.25 grams in weight with two 18650s. Hold it like that. Very comfortable. And when you want to squonk, I usually just grab it and squeeze it sideways, come back. You want to, mess, you just come back here, bing, bing, bing. Easy to get to the screen. It's a nice smoked kind of screen. I like how they did the screen on it. Very nice. That is a single battery squonk. It's a good size, dude. It's the same size as like a triple 18650, man. This is next to the Triad DNA 250C triple 18650. Shorter. See how much shorter it is? It's about the same width. It feels about kind of the same in the hand, really. All right, let's check out the RDA and do a build. from the close-up on the Pulse Dual Kit by Tony B and Vanny Vape. Still got a cold. I'm going to sound a little nasally. First of all, I love the color, black. It's a nice matte black. Comes with a nice 810 drip tip. All your 810 drip tips fit perfectly. They just fit nice and snug as a bug. You have 3 different airflow configurations. One is a honeycomb angled down. The other one is like an open angled down. And then you have a honeycomb single coil angled down. You can do single and dual coil options on this. Big pro. It's a poster style deck raised. Your flatheads are angled like that. And you can cut the leads under like the drop, like the dead rabbit, like the drop dead. But I actually like this one a little bit better, to be honest. Very easy to cut the leads under. Very easy to position your coils. The airflow is directly at the coil. Right, it's like side, angled down, and comes back up. It's beautiful. 3-piece RDA, very easy to adjust the airflow. Very nice O-rings, machining, tolerances, everything. I love it. I just love this RDA. When you purge, just doesn't hit your face. Beautiful. If you're going to use the honeycomb airflow, I definitely do not recommend to do a 0.1. It's just not enough airflow for that. If you use the open one, that I have on, you can do a 0.1, no problem. But the honeycomb one, you got to go, I would say a 0.15 and above. I would say 0.15 and above. Now, if you like it super, super hot, then, I mean, you can do it. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying it's not enough airflow for 0.15 and below. Probably around 0.2 is the perfect resistance for the honeycomb one. Now, if you like 0.1 to 0.15 is where I'm at, then the open one is perfect. I mean, the airflow goes in, down. You can see the bottom of the deck. It goes under the coils. It's perfect airflow on a perfect deck. And you just want to put your coils a little bit off the deck. Just a couple millimeters, you know? The flavor on this thing is superb. It's like one of the best flavors I've gotten. It is up there. It's up there with my favorites. It just is. I love the RDA. All right, now let's go over the Pulse Dual Kit. Any cons to it? Do I have any cons to it? Well, it doesn't have TCR. I'm going to have to mention that as con number 1. It has nickel, titanium, stainless steel, custom curve, bypass mode, you know, all that good stuff. You can shut them off if you don't use certain ones, so you don't even have to go through the menu system. You can turn them on, but it doesn't have TCR. So hopefully they'll come out with that, you know, in the an update. But I thought it was kind of weird it doesn't have TCR. Personally, I would have got rid of the custom curve and added the TCR, but who knows? Maybe a lot of people use that custom curve. I like that it has bypass and power mode. Those are my two that I use. Now, bypass on this is going to kick out bypass. It's going to be 220 watts, you know, maybe like 7 to 8 volts, you know, and when the batteries dip, it's going to dip with it. So if you want to do a series build on this with another atomizer, you can definitely do it. If you want to do maybe a cooler series, you could do it on the Pulse too. I mean, there's no reason why you can't. The screen, I can really read that screen daytime and nighttime. It doesn't matter. It's a very, very nice screen. I do wish I could get amps on screen and get rid of either the puff or the second counter. I don't care about the puff counter. I don't care how many times I puff the damn thing. So it would have been nice to have amps right there or be able to change it to amps, you know, like the Wismec does, the Subpara. I wish they kind of added that in their chip, Vanny Vape. You should definitely add that, all right? Nice button. Now the button, I like the button. It's not my favorite button, but it's nice. Like there's no button rattle on the fire button or on the wattage up and wattage down buttons. There's no rattle on it. Big pro. Everything sits flush, makes a connection. 25s don't fit perfectly flush or 24s, but it leaves a little bit of room. That's cool. Everything does sit flush on it. It's a very comfortable, like the chip is this way on this side and then the fire button here, so when you want to look at the screen you can just open your hand and look. Very nice. You want to squonk, you can also just squonk like that. You don't have to take your hand and put it anywhere. You know, and the battery compartment and the squonk are in opposite parts of it, so if you take the batteries out you don't have to worry about the squonk and vice versa. I love that. Nice silicone bottle. Now, I've noticed sometimes the silicone bottle does leak. If you don't fully tighten it down, which it is hard to fully tighten down that squonk bottle, it can like get a little gooey
in the squonk area. You have to really make sure that squonk bottle is super, super snug tight. And it's tough to do sometimes because squonk's juice starts shooting out of the squonk bottle, you know, etc. So it is hard sometimes to get that fully tightened down without, you know, juice squirting out. I haven't had any issues with it not threading or not being able to catch the thread. So I don't see you having any issues with that. It's just, it's always better to use stainless steel, but it does cost more. I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to buy additional squonk covers. The batteries don't fly out. You know, the battery door is nice and intact. The batteries are nice and snug in there. So even when you take the battery door off, like the batteries don't even like come just flying out. Like it's nice and snug. You know, if I kept doing that, yeah, it'll fly out. But see, one always stays in. So I definitely like how they did the battery compartment. It's very, very nice. Is there any delay? Fire? Little bit of delay. I don't really have any cons to it, guys. If I'm going to be honest, the only thing I could say is TCR. To me, it's going to get about a 9 to a 9.5, maybe even a 10. I love the design of this RDA. I love how we did the airflow. I do wish it had a little bit more airflow. If I was going to be 100% honest, I wish it had a little bit more airflow because you could always close down airflow. You can never add it. And I feel like they should have added a little bit more airflow. I love the Ultim pieces. They're machined perfectly, very easy to get off and on. This is the best kit of the year. Hands down, guys. Like, I'm not bullshitting you in any way. This kit is the best kit you can buy for the money. Accuracy of reading the batteries on this mod is superb. They did a really overall great job. Like, they didn't bang this out. They didn't push it out. You know, they didn't rush it. They took the time on it. And I can tell they took the time on it. They put a lot of love and a lot of effort into this kit. And it shines and it shows. And there's nothing else I can say about it, guys. If Mugga stole my book bag, you guys know. I'd go buy it. Well, Element Vape has it. $81.95. $81.95 for the kit. That is a steal. If you trust my opinion, which I know a lot of you guys do, you got to get it. MyV Pro has it. Okay, and they have it for, I'll put a link in the description to both. That's $82.99. That's what I got for you today, guys. Hope you found the video helpful, informative. Hope you gained something from it. If you did, consider subscribing. You guys know what to do. Stay juiced up. Screw lighten up. Smash the like button. Leave a comment down below. All right, I'll catch you guys maybe in the next year, 2019. Peace.